got cut off for a minute there, but we didn't really start the episode, so it doesn't even matter. And the thing even says we're live now on the laptop. So,
Hey, it's us once again. It is the team, Captain LJ Birddog, which is him over there.
I'm Captain LJ Birddog, but you can call me Birddog or Lujak. Lujak's my name.
He's Lujak, and I'm Taylor, and this is Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney.
My name came off a soap opera.
If you haven't seen the previous 2 episodes, go see them, unless you're seeing this live, in which case, keep watching this, because we'll explain pretty much what's going on.
I gotta talk about Teen Titans, because...
We will... I said we gotta do the introductions first.
I thought we were done with the introductions!
We gotta explain what happened in the previous episodes.
Okay, alright, previous episodes. Basically, we proved Larry Butt's innocent, and we learned that if something smells, it's usually the butts. And then Mia got killed, and... no, is Mia the sister? Fuck, I keep forgetting.
Yeah, Mia got killed, your sister Maya was there and was like, oh no.
Yeah, and she's being set up, she's being framed for having done the thing. And she
because she was there at the time. And the investigator, the detective, what was his name again?
Gumshoe.
Dick Gumshoe.
Dick Gumshoe. It's Gumshoe.
Richard
Dick Gumshoe.
But yeah, he immediately suspects Maya and brings her in, and then she's like, "Okay, so the good news is I got a lawyer. Actually, the weird news is it's not you. It's this other fancy lawyer, and I need you to go get him. Basically, I was told by Mia that if I ever got in trouble, that I should go and talk to this lawyer." Yeah,
and then we went. Yeah, then we went to
there.
Find him, and he wasn't there, so we went back to me, and she was like, "You gotta go find him."
Yeah, we went there, we looked through a bunch of his stuff, like, bookcase, this painting. Ooh,
there was nothing. And there was a solid gold lighter. Hi, Bumblecon, man, it's good to have you here.
By the way, I'm gonna imagine that this is one of those settings that's like across multiple decades. Specifically because, I imagine that this guy is living in like a previous decade where there's a lot of indoor smoking, and that's why he's got a lighter as like a conversation piece.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because otherwise, like, you wouldn't have a lighter presented on your coffee table unless that was the sign that it was okay to like light up in his office.
I want a lighter. I want a lighter that's made out of gold, encrusted in diamonds, and then dipped in gold, and then smothered in more diamonds.
It's too many diamonds.
Is your 12-ounce mouse reference for the night?
I do not remember that.
It was later in the show.
Well,
you might not have gotten to it. I think you told me that you dropped it, like... Yeah.
I gotta finish that show, and then we should come up with a pitch for, like, an actual ending.
Dude, it's like so crazy. And yes, I'd be totally down for that. Oh hey, look what I found. Pulls the beer out. I gotta do this first. Glug, 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 glug.
It's also where one of our jokes came from, tell you what.
Yeah.
And then you just walk away without telling them.
Yeah, there's a scene where he like goes in to buy a beer, and it's like 30 cents, but the cashier reads it as like $300. There's like hesitation. He's like, let's see, that'll be, and there's like a weird silence, and he's like, $300, and then he gets mad and goes, tell you what, glug, 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 and then just smashes it on the floor and then leaves.
That's pretty much if you have a high enough lie skill in Outer Worlds. You're just like, what are you doing? You know, I'll tell you what. You just walk away.
I haven't played Outer Worlds, but I really want to. My friend got me Death Stranding for my birthday, but I don't have it yet because he hasn't actually brought it to me yet, but he's bought it.
What is it, in Outer Worlds, I'm really glad that they made it that the dialogue skills are actually pretty potent, because they have combat effects with different creatures and stuff. But on top of that, hold on, let me...
So between Outer Worlds and Borderlands, which one is the better spacefaring game?
Ooh, that's a good one, because both of them are spacefaring, but in neither of them do you actually like have levels in space itself. You're more like on various planets.
Unless you
So
play the
that-
pre-sequel, which takes place on the moon.
Yeah, but what I mean is like there's not a. It's not like a battle the Star Wars Battlefront where there's like.
Oh,
space
you mean
levels
where it's sort of like the
flying
space version of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, where you're like cruising around a ship and just fighting people, other ships.
In a way, I guess you could draw that conclusion.
I mean, Black Flag is what I think of when I think of like being in a vehicle that also does a lot of fighting. And well, I guess Batman Arkham Knight also did the whole thing where it's like, here's your vehicle. Your vehicle is going to be in like every mission and is super important. Arkham
I
Knight
like that the.
put a little too much emphasis on the Batmobile to the point where it was kind of annoying.
Yeah, if you could change the game balance of a Batman game, you'd turn down the percentage of Batmobile, and I would also probably agree with you to turn down the how many Riddler trophies there are.
There's so many Riddler trophies, and I'm not doing them. I don't care about that true ending. I saw it on YouTube. I know what happens. I don't need to waste my life collecting stupid trophies.
You know what I would do? I'd make it that instead of I'd make a lot more of the trophies. There's a handful of the trophies that are fun because you'll solve a puzzle, and then some robots will pop out, and then you'll fight them. And I've always found that kind of like just like mildly more amusing than like solving a puzzle and then just getting the trophy. I like fighting a bunch of robots too.
You know what I think is... You know what's weird? We're like 9 minutes into the stream and we haven't done anything yet. But you know what's weird? Like in the title screen, that weird twinkly thing above the A. It's like a target thing, but like...
No, it
just
shows that
looks
Phoenix
weird.
Wright has been invited to Smash.
Objection! We should probably start the game now. But I gotta
Never
talk
mind.
about Teen Titans.
There was this comic thing, and it was like why Sans isn't in Smash, and it just cuts to Sans' mailbox, and it's just packed with letters, and one of them is for like one of them has the Smash logo, and Papyrus is like, Sans, you've got a bunch of mail, and he's like, okay, just goes back to his room.
That's funny. What? No, I meant yes. Bumbo says it's twinkly because Phoenix is a twink. Phoenix is a twink.
I mean,
I don't even know what a twink is.
that's debatable.
What's a twink?
How, you know what? I'll leave that up to Bumbo.
I'm not saying some like horribly derogative term right now, am I?
No, you're
That's
not.
always one of my biggest fears when I hear a
find
new
that
word.
It's hard for me to define in words, in particular.
I don't know, I think it just sounds like a funny word.
Usually used to define a svelte gentleman that enjoys the presence of other gentlemen.
You mean a gay
Like,
person?
A specific kind.
A specific kind of gay person?
Yeah, Bumbo, help me out here. As opposed to a twonk, which is like a twink, but more of a hunk.
So they're a buff gay dude?
There's a whole spectrum. Thank you.
Oh my
Yeah, there
god,
we go.
you know what?
use
Don't
the
worry,
word
it's not
svelte because I love
derogatory.
that
It's a
word, but-
term in the game community for generally lithe-built
Lithe.
skinny boy. Lithe, I don't know what lithe means, I've never seen that word.
I've been misled.
You're
lithe.
misled. Oh,
Lithe,
misled.
and
Misled,
wiring.
misled,
Yes,
misled.
I've been misled. It seems you've been misled.
We've been bamboozled. I don't know what the fuck to do. Let's just
Oh,
go to Faye and Cola
see.
offices, see what's over there.
maybe the globe or the bear or the.
We touched everything. I'm going to Faye and Cola offices.
Okay.
The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hi, you there! Oh wait, were you this guy?
You have violated the law. It's been a while since I've seen a good brawl.
Stop in the name of the law. Stop in the name of love. Were you voicing this guy, or did you decide you weren't voicing people anymore?
I kind of want to voice some people at the start, I guess. So, what voice did we give this guy? Oh, right. He's got the old timey voice. He's like, "Hey, this is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing." I'm listening very carefully. Uh, Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? My eyebrow senses are tingling. Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? Ah, I guess you're the strong silent type, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. You didn't read your line. That Butts guy, he was a
What?
killer.
Oh,
Right?
shit. I'm sorry. I get confused because of the lag, I have to like skip ahead, and then I forgot that I had lines. No, his name is Larry, and he was proven innocent, and how could you mistake me for him, I think was the gist of those dialogues.
Det- Detective Gumshoe, Detective Suede Shoes, Detective Gumtree. I got a
Detective
detective on
Gumtree.
Gumtree the other day.
I got a sheriff license on Gumtree the other day.
Sheriff license?
Got a
Yeah,
sheriff badge.
I hate it when I'm walking the sheriff at the park and someone's like, "Do you have a license for that?"
Fully licensed sheriff. Uh,
He's had his shots and everything. Leave me alone.
Wait, so what's a twonk then? Imagine, imagine a man with suede shoes. What the fuck even are suede shoes? I've never actually seen suede shoes.
Hold on, I'll look up a picture and I will send it to you.
Do that. Detective Gumshoe,
Google.
Detective Suede Shoes. I'm gonna go with Detective Suede Shoes just cause.
No.
Oh, come on,
Okay.
please.
You can, yeah, I guess. It really, I feel like it doesn't, it shouldn't matter with this guy, because what do we have to prove to this guy? He sucks.
Yeah, not a lot.
It's so weird that everyone around you seems like really, really competent, and then like suddenly this guy is just like, "Oh, hello, I just sort of bumbled my way into this situation."
Suede Shoes, wasn't it? That's. Oh, wait, you're voicing him.
Oh, no, you're voicing Phoenix. I'm voicing.
Yeah, you're voicing him. I voiced Phoenix.
That's me. Don't step on my blue suede shoes. Wait, that's a song, pal. My name's Dick Gumshoe.
His name's actually Nick.
Wait. Oh, wait, that's a third person. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Oh, it is him. Anyway, get the name right. Y'all better recognize. And don't go call me Dick, despite it being the name that I gave you.
Right?
Dick over here.
His name is
Over here.
actually Nick?
Well, I mean, it's. This goes back to my thing about like it transcends decades, where it's like I'm pretty sure the nickname for Richard being Dick like got phased out like a while ago.
Dick Grayson is now Rick Grayson. And you know what's weird about that? Like, I've been thinking a lot about comic books because I've been reading them, so much of them, and like the most frustrating part about it, even though they can be really awesome, is the crossovers. Because like, if you read both Nightwing and Batman, then you know going into Nightwing that he's going to be Rick Grayson now. But if you don't read Batman and you just read Nightwing, you're going to open up an issue and it's going to be like, "I'm Rick Grayson," and you're going to be like, "What? When? How?" I mean, just think about that for a minute. Hello, Taylor. You still there?
Yeah, sorry, I was sending you a picture of a suede shoe.
Oh. Thanks, bro.
There, for reference, Exhibit a shoe that is suede.
For purely scientific reasons.
For your perusal, I give you one suede shoe.
Hey Dick, get over here.
Yes, sir. Be right there. Ahem. You're a lawyer, right, pal? You got business here. You better do it quick.
Whew, he thinks I'm his lawyer. But yeah, no, it's weird because like if you read Batman and you read Nightwing, then you know going into Nightwing that he's gonna be going by Rick Grayson now. But if you don't read Batman and you only read Nightwing, then you're gonna open up an issue where it's like, I'm Rick Grayson now, and you're gonna be like, what? How? When?
That is
That's kind of weird. Is that gonna get like retconned? Please retcon it. Like I don't care.
I turned myself into a Grayson. I'm Grayson Rick!
I'm Grayson Rick! I've yet to see the second episode of the new season, but I saw the first episode of the new season, and it was a fun time. The sky is blue, and so am I. Thank you, Phoenix. There's that hotel right across the way. Thanks, Phoenix. It was very enlightening.
I'm glad that you're reading them right as you see them, because I see them a few seconds later, so I'm like, I know what's going on.
I can see the future!
A ficus, of course. Wait a minute, no, I don't know.
I remember it. I don't know either. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Cordyline Stricta, pal! Oh, I was assuming that was Gumshoe, which is who you're voicing. Who was that? But maybe it's not Gumshoe. Maybe it's someone else.
Cordyline Stricta. Cordyline Stricta, pal! Yeah, I just got to that part.
Yeah. An old movie poster, but why is his name still in question marks if we know his name now?
I think it was some random person in the background.
Oh. That makes sense. Apparently, wow. I forgot what voice I was doing there for a minute. It was Gumshoe?
No, it was some kind of background character.
Oh, okay.
I am looking up Cordyline Stricta, and one of the images I got was from Phoenix Wright. It is a real plant. It is a real plant, though. Yeah, Cordyline Stricta. I wonder what its casual name is.
Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. Oh, he's talking about the poster. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Was it Endgame? I bet it was Endgame. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these. Yeah, that's super scary. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. Ah, why you gotta make me sad like that, fool? Fool, you fool. Talk. Mia. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? That's you, bro.
I don't see it yet. Hold on. Oh, you want to know the results, eh? I'll tell you the results, see?
Ellipses.
Hey, don't look at me like that, pal. I ain't your pal, guy. I ain't your guy, friend. It's no use. It's no use. It's better than your boss. That doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Alright, you can also have my phone number.
I'm not your friend, buddy. I'm not your guy
You're really
friend.
twisting my arm here, but I'm giving you my car keys.
Alright, here's my social security number. Alright, take it and just go nuts. I am horrible at my job. I'm not high enough for this shit.
I remember when you used to stream sober.
I actually don't really stream when I'm high, except for like... I've only done it twice, and I think one was probably the last episode for this, but I was like coming down off of that one. But before that, it was Batman when I was doing Riddler stuff, and I was like, I should not be high when I'm doing Riddler stuff on Batman. It just makes me angry.
There's no way that would help you.
Nope. It was not a good time.
Alright, so 10 deaths, 9/5 and 9 p.m. Single born force trauma, this was instantaneous. Alright. Wait a minute.
Instantaneous, you say?
I'm gonna. I don't think that can't be right.
Why not?
Because if she died immediately after, then she wouldn't have been able to write the note in blood.
Ah! I think that comes up later.
Talk to the autopsifier.
Autopsifier.
No, I don't remember what the job is. Wait, hold on. Do we still have glass shards in case? Just imagining It's like, hold on, let me get the evidence, and instead of like a big briefcase, you just reach into your pocket. Those glass shards are still in there. About Maya.
Oh wait.
You were saying.
Yeah, wait. Bumblecom Man answered my twink question from earlier. Is a twink hunk someone who's muscly and stuff while still being slim? I'm trying to think of a good example of that. Like Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho? Was he skinny or was he just really short?
You know, I will. The judges are accepting that answer.
Like he's
Carry
all
on.
I can think of, but I don't know if he was like actually skinny or if he was just incredibly short.
Well, no, as in he was muscly in like that sort of DBZ way, but he wasn't like beefy. So
Well, okay,
maybe.
but like what era of DBZ? Because that shit changes throughout the series. Like in one part of the series, they're all Street Fighter, and another part they're like less Street Fighter. It varies from season to season.
And like Street Fighter, they both had live-action movies that no one remembers.
About Maya.
Hold on, I'll read it as soon as it comes up on my screen. I promise. I'm just staring into the eyes of Dick Gumshoe. There we go. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal. This is one trial you aren't gonna win.
What? Why do you say that?
I'll tell you in a moment once my text comes up. I'll be right back. I gotta go make a baked potato. The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Who's prosecutor?
Edgeworth.
I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all.
It means I'm gonna get my ass kicked. It means he's gonna kick my ass through my mouth
way,
hole.
Out of my way! Can't you see he's gonna kick my butt?
Isn't that from SpongeBob?
Yeah, he pans back and it's like the judge, and then just like background characters. How many times must we teach you this lesson, old man?
Prosecutor Edgeworth.
The edgiest of prosecutors.
He's
It's
so
a Shadow the
edgy.
Hedgehog in a business suit.
He's so edgy.
He's like, I'm only wearing the suit because the law requires I do. If you looked under this podium, I'm totally Porky Pig in it. Miles Edward. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Was that the same guy as the guy that we were thinking of visiting? 'Cause that'd be interesting.
I don't think so, because he's a prosecutor, and the lawyer we would have been looking for would have been a defense attorney.
Oh, huh. I guess those are two different things, so...
Yeah.
Let's say we do... No, wait, I don't know.
I
You
mean,
answer
do
this.
you? Because I
don't
sure
know
as shit
what
wouldn't
was
if I didn't know this game beforehand.
I have a Y skill of 30, so yes, I know everything.
Alright, cool. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He doesn't feel fear. He doesn't feel vengeance. He doesn't feel the night. He is not Batman.
He can't be bribed or bargained with.
Nope. He won't stop until he won't stop believing. He'll hold
So-
on to that feeling.
I was trying to think of lyrics to go with that.
Somebody once told me don't
No.
stop Believe.
Somebody once told me it's been. It's just how you just ruin the song with another song intro.
Wait. Say it again?
Death-bound body once told me it's been.
If we ever stream, if freaking Dead Space ever comes to like the PS4 and we stream it, we'll call it Dead Space-ito. Actually, I think that was your joke.
Nah, I remember seeing that on some kind of meme website thing. It was like Dead Space-ito.
Dead Space-ito. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. The battery level on my controller is a little low.
Well, I guess you should have thought of that before you streamed.
I should have. Read your stupid text while I change the controller.
I'm ready. I'm waiting. Don't talk about him that way. You'll make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So, Edgeworth is on. Oh, hold on. You cut out for a minute. Okay, we're back. I didn't want to read the Phoenix line without you. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor. Incredibly young age of 20. Miles Edgeworth. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. Wait, then who picked this guy? Oh, wait a minute, hold on, maybe I don't hear you because you got a new controller? Let me check something. Yeah, I don't hear you.
Hello? Testing. What the fuck was that?
All I know for sure, I was reading for Phoenix's
I was like reading Phoenix's lines, but then you were reading Phoenix's lines, and I was like, wait, are you voicing Phoenix now? And you didn't respond. And I was like, Taylor? Bro?
Yeah, you said you were leaving for a thing. Or you were plugging your controller.
Yeah, I was swapping out my controllers.
Like, nope, I guess I'm reading this as you accidentally hit the button. I
guess
you accidentally hitting the X button.
I guess I'm this guy now.
I am the stream now. Look at me, I am stream captain now.
Oh, that was the thing that I should have taken care of before I started streaming. That's my bad. Quality streaming.
Oh, I know for sure. Oh, this is new thing.
Yeah, all I know for sure is that my life is pretty plain, and I like watching the puddles gather rain.
All I'm really sure is that every time I
turn around, I'm looking up, you're looking down.
And every time I turn around, brothers gather around, always looking at me up and down.
And every time I turn around, there's Hiei staring up at me with this like 1,000-yard stare, like he's seen shit, and he's planning on how to take over the world.
I don't have any more song lyrics.
All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. You mean your best friend from your school days? Oh, wait, we don't know that yet. Can I present him with anything? Hey, look, I'm an attorney.
Yeah, that would make sense. It's a badge thing.
Nope. He does not give a shit.
I was gonna say, give him the glass shards. Maybe he'll be... I don't know.
Hey, look, glass shards. There's broken glass at the crime scene, right?
Pal, but I got no info for like. I'm a few seconds behind, but I'm seeing you select the attorney badge, and then him just not caring. And it's like, dude, does this? I don't think this guy even knows that I have an attorney badge, which is weird because, which is especially weird because like in class stand next to the victim fell over. It's kind of weird though because like he's like, oh, you must be the attorney, and I'm like, yes, you're the master detective. You figured it out. But like, you show him the actual attorney badge, and he's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. I was wondering, do you know anything about this?
I think I'm a few extra seconds behind tonight.
Yeah, I know.
Tell me what it's saying.
He was like, huh? That's the statue from the murder scene. Huh?
Oh, it's the clock is just a statue. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm starting to wish I'd never seen this thing. Oh, come on. We built so many memories with it. There was a piece of paper next to the victim, wasn't there?
Every time what? Ah, yes. The one with the killer's name written on it.
Are you sure that Mia wrote it herself?
Oh, that would make sense, wouldn't it? If someone took the yeah, we'd have to do a handwriting comparison maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
But that would be the important thing, is that if someone else wrote the name with her blood,
right.
that would explain how it was, died instantly, but you still had the name written. That would also push the idea further that someone's trying to set up Maya.
Oh! I almost forgot about the conversation thingy on the phone. I was wondering, did you see Maya's face? Did you see Maya's face?
Yes, I love that dish. It's really rich. Oh, the Swedish girl.
It's the
I had one yesterday, and I'm still full.
It's the most popular Swedish dish. I was wondering. I was wondering, did you see Maya's cell phone? Or, yeah, Maya Faye's cell phone?
Oh, I have that. What's that little lanyard on it?
Yeah, do you think you could give that back?
Never! Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky boy.
Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight. Tell him not so straight. Straight or not so straight? What do we do here, Taylor?
I'm gonna say not so straight because this guy has been completely unreasonable and also very foolish.
Yeah.
This is the one time where I'd be like, I feel like I would have to be dishonest with this guy just to make things, anything beneficial happen.
His teeth are so weird. Why does he have a band-aid on his face? It's like
probably cut himself shaving.
Yeah, it's like friggin' what are their names? Gage and Salvador from Borderlands 2. They have like band-aids on their face, and it's just always there.
Like a thermo bandage.
Yeah, I'm like, is that just a cut that never heals? Like, bless you.
Yeah, I mean, I like the idea that it's just part of his character design. That like it'll make him look a little like tougher.
Right.
He's probably got out of a scrap somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, nothing makes a guy look tougher than sticking a.
I'll talk. Okay, you first.
I was gonna say nothing makes a guy look tougher than sticking a band-aid to his face. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, while I was paying close attention to the first episode, I noticed that like Larry Butts in particular, his like mouth is slightly asymmetrical, and I think that's a normal standard character design. Is a lot of the characters have slightly asymmetrical mouths, because I think it'd be weirder if they were perfectly symmetrical.
Do you think humans are perfectly symmetrical?
They're not really in general.
Nah. Can I just say, I love the shading in this game. Like, there's some good quality shading in this game.
Yeah, it's got enough detail to feel like natural lighting, but it's not like so much that you're just staring at the wall like, ah, yes, asbestos.
Okay, I can't be straight with this guy, but what should I tell him?
Something the matter?
Oh, no, that carrying strap on the cell phone.
This? It says the Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. Steel Samurai. Acting Nero on TV.
Yeah, you see, that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost if it went down to the precinct.
That what she said.
Yes.
Okay, pal. Wrote down all the numbers she called anyway.
Seems he didn't.
Yeah.
Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation my cell phone received from Detective Gumshoe. Check the court
Hey,
record.
hold on. Why isn't anyone checking Mia's phone?
You know, probably because we don't have it. I don't know.
Yeah, where's Mia's phone during all this?
I don't know, man. Maybe it got stolen. Who knows? Check the court record to check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to.
You should probably check that out, by the way, because we've heard the statement from Maya, and she was like, "Look, I had it recorded," but like, I don't think we got around to actually listening. Well, I feel like I don't know if we actually listened to it. Just to confirm.
Huh.
Oh wait, he says. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I suppose you're planning on taking on that talking to the witness. Witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal.
Lawyerly ways. Ellipses. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. That is just a great shot.
They must have been on like a floor or two above us.
Yeah. The witness?
Yeah, the one that looks like if I don't know, like Pinkie Pie was a human. Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. I can't even tell you that she lives in this apartment 202.
And that her name is April May, and that her zip code is 554362.
Well, it's not like you wouldn't know where the zip code is. She's across the street.
Look, man, it's important information. So you've sent her home already, then? Lawyerly tricks.
Lawyerly tricks. Hold on, I'm messing. Aha! You're trying one of your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not gonna go out, not to go outside her room until the trial.
So she's still around. I forget what the last dialogue box said. I guess I should know better than to. What's that?
I think it said she's still in her hotel or something.
Yeah. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. Yeah, I'm totally not gonna give you any information. Not even, I'm trying to think of, not even that Bruce Wayne is Batman. Did you know that? You do now.
I thought Harvey Dent was Batman.
No, Harvey Dent is clearly, Batwing.
I thought Clayface was Batman. I'm very bored.
I thought Batman was just a myth. You got that right, pal. Oh, that's you.
There's no Santa, there's no Easter Bunny, and there's no Oklahoma.
They're all just Batman in various disguises.
There's no East Virginia.
There's no East Virginia. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. April May?
Yeah, Miss April May.
April May. Nay, I say. This guy's Dick Gumshoe, that last witness, was called Sawit. Larry Butts, Phoenix Wright, Miles Edgeworth. I swear, the fucking names in this game.
Yeah, they're great.
I should examine this.
Here's my theory.
What's that?
Either one, the whoever was left in charge of like picking the prosecutor, just like picks like someone who's really like vehement about it, or in another theory I have, perhaps Mia, knowing that she might get killed soon, told them to pick a prosecutor that was really good because they would look into it like super deep and figure out what actually happened. Kind of like the trial, kind of like Steve Rogers' trial between Jennifer Walters and Matt Murdock.
I never read that. I'm not really as well versed in Marvel as I am in DC.
You'll have to take my word for it then. That the reason why Steve Rogers wanted to be actually sure that like he did or didn't do something from the distant past. He honestly didn't remember because it was before he got frozen. And so he's like, I want to be sure that like there's some justice if I actually did this like terrible thing in the past. So I'm gonna have two of the best lawyers here. One's gonna be prosecuting and one's defending. And the reason I'm getting you two is that I want you guys to look at it like honestly.
You know what's weird about Steve Rogers is that every time he loses his powers, he becomes an old dude. But like, I feel like that's not what should happen because he's young because he was like trapped in ice.
Yes,
so
yes, no, I guess.
I mean, think about it. Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender isn't all old and wrinkly when he gets out of the ice. Neither is Narc in DC Comics or Java.
True.
Like, it just... I think the whole, like, point between cryogenically freezing people is so to halt their age. Isn't that what they, like, do in space and shit? So, like, why does Captain America get old when he... Because if he was frozen in time, then his aging should have been halted. And his powers allowed him to survive being frozen in time like that.
I figured that he was basically accidentally cryogenically frozen, or that his body went into a form of stasis, and that he, instead of like our MCU timeline where he was brought back in like 2010, in another timeline he was brought back like maybe like 10 years later in the 60s, and he's been like a hero for several decades, so he actually is like getting into his, I don't know, 60s or something.
That would make sense. Fuck, I was gonna say something, but I can't remember what it was. Let's check the cell phone.
They unfrozen the next year or something. There you go.
September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Mia, well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to before me.
Again?
Again.
Ooh, that's an important word right there. Again.
Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. Ah, I should probably tell you, the clock isn't working right now. Are you voicing Maya?
Let's see. It's not working. That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry, I put some papers inside it instead.
Papers? Is that the evidence then?
I'll leave that one up to your imagination. See you tonight at 9. And that's it.
So, we know that Mia probably didn't plan on dying, or at least wanted to not die and meet up at 9.
Well, I
And
mean,
what's the... Wait, check the, what papers? The autopsy again.
Autopsy.
I was just thinking that... that would
Autopsy.
explain why
Wait, 9 p.m.
That would explain why Maya was there at like the wrong place at the wrong time. Is that she was like, "Oh, I'll see you at 9," and then Maya comes over at 9, and oh, if someone had like tapped her phone or something, then they would know that if they killed her just before 9, that Maya would be there.
The phone call happened in the morning. The autopsy says she died at night.
Yeah, I'm talking about that. They said I'll meet you tonight at 9. They meant 9 p.m. And what I'm saying is that that's why I mean Maya has a good excuse for being there at 9 because that was the plan.
Right, right. I guess we can go back to. I guess we could go to Gatewater now.
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea. You go back to Grossberg law offices, derp around there a bit.
Yeah, I thought about it, but I think I'll do that after this.
It's this big old red herring.
Just a big old red herring. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel room. Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Oh, what the fuck is this pose? You want to be her or should I?
I don't see the screen yet. So, oh, no, wow. Okay, hi.
Hi, weird cat person.
Yeah, she's like a cat person. I thought she was gonna be more of a pony person, but I guess.
I forgot about her.
Okay, well, yeah, you should read this character. It's gonna be too weird. It's too weird for me to be like, oh, hello. I can't put my heart into it.
Oh, come on, man, you gotta really sell it. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. What was so bad about, hi? I mean, that's not nearly as bad as it could have been. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. I'm Selena Kyle. Nice to meet you. I dyed my hair and grew it out. It became an anime girl.
That explains nothing. That actually brings up more questions. He said, don't say anything to that lawyer, pal.
He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Teehee. Memo to self. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe, for making my job harder. Oh, that Gumshoe. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look part of the beautiful eyewitness. Yeah, those eyewitnesses are beautiful because they got people doing their makeup before they start filming. People don't actually look like that when they're just in the middle of their house.
Yeah, but we also know that like the average person working CSI isn't all like models, but that's how it is. so let's just humor her for a moment.
I mean, sometimes.
It'd be fun if she came back and she's got like really serious, like cool looking eyeliner.
She's all gothic.
Oh yeah.
She comes out, she's got like crazy eyelashes and like.
She's got like up hair and she's got like
She's got like Slipknot makeup on.
No, she comes back, she's got Juggalo makeup. She's like, I heard you were down to clown.
I heard you were down to clown. Oh my god. I pity the fool who tried to stuff to Club Lane. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. That's you, Phoenix.
Oh man.
Examined, what are you? There's a screwdriver stuck to this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! Oh, shit, I shouldn't have done that right away. I should have checked around first. Okay, now you look psychotic. What are you doing? No touching! Oh, bad boy.
Fart me out now. Uh, if I saw a drawer with a screwdriver like that, I'd figure that they just like accidentally somehow locked something in there.
Oh, no.
That they put a stack or something in there, and the stack. You ever put like a bunch of like pots and pans in a drawer, and they get in a position where they like sort of get jammed in the drawer when it opens, and then you just gotta like fish it out.
No.
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 You ever had like a desk drawer where you put like a book in there, and then the book gets like stuck on the top?
I don't think I've ever actually had a desk.
Have you ever had a drawer that a thing was in it, and then it got jammed stuck?
Never had a drawer either. I mean, not like my
I've never
own
had a
personal
drawer.
drawer.
I've never touched a single drawer. If you activate this drawer, you desynchronise. Blue Jack has in fact never touched a drawer. Next question.
Goes to examine drawer, desynchronized.
You just ragdoll onto the floor. Dude, that would be the dumbest thing if like there was a random specific thing that the game was like, no, you never did that thing. It's like that would be so funny. So like, oh yeah, we put the rules on the Animus a little too strict, and now they're saying like we can't do anything. False. Connor did not kill a bear at this time.
No, Connor only killed bear at like 3 hours from now. You have to come back and do it then.
Well, look, Animus, if this has to be so synchronized, then you do it, and then you just press a button and it just auto plays the game perfectly.
Plot twist. That's how you beat every single Assassin's Creed game.
Dude,
that's how you hack it.
Yeah, that's what the hack of it would be. Which is funny because like if you hacked the Animus to like perfectly synchronize or whatever, it would just be doing exactly what it already does. Like,
yeah.
But just more accurately.
Man, if I saw a fucking girl doing a cat pose and making a face like that, not this one, but like the one in like a dialogue box ago, then like bitches are dying. Fires are getting shot.
What?
Fires are getting shot.
You talking about the Meowth eyes?
Yeah.
I was a little terrified. Wait, hold on. Has she seen your badge?
Oh, she has not. I'll show it to her when the dialogue is done. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You really shouldn't be standing like a cat. It's bad for your posture.
She just put on some like lotion on her hands and she needs it to dry.
She also doesn't look any she also doesn't look any different from when she like left. She was like, I'm gonna go freshen up, and she came back and she looks exactly the fucking same.
I applied 2 hexadecimal shades to my makeup. It's like so similar that you'd have to like sample it in like Photoshop to tell the difference.
You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you, lady? I don't care if you're upset. Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Hey, look at this thing. I have an attorney's badge. Excuse me, but I'm a witness, police witness. You understand? How could I possibly give you any information in good conscience? Me, the witness. It's just like in the movies. Oh my god, shut up. I'ma just examine. I'm gonna look at these things. The light summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the fan coal offices building, of course. You could see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize the face from this distance up. I bet you she was in on it.
Nah, I mean, I don't think so. I mean, I'm gonna think about it.
Okay. A still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever.
If you squint your eyes a little, it looks just like a plank of wood is up on the wall.
One of those
It
is
really does.
one of those is hanging on the wall. Okay, what about this plant? The flowers are
Is it weird
fake,
that-
as expected.
Is it weird that just looking at this room makes me think, this is definitely a hotel room?
Nah, I think that was
Like,
kind
it's
of the
got all
point.
It's got all the furnishings, but everything is so clean that it's like, oh, nobody lives here.
Right, right. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my flora knowledge. I know roses.
What am I? Some kind of botanist?
What's inside, I wonder? Cuff, cuff! Maybe later.
Or I was gonna say, is you gonna click that thing? Just please don't, or at least click it last. Last.
A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table.
I was gonna
Ooh.
mention that.
Ooh, that's an important detail. Somebody
Those
must be
lines.
staying with her. Yeah.
Which is funny because I saw that, and on one hand, my first thought was, oh, maybe she's having a guest over, and my other thought was, maybe that was just left in the room as a default. But then again, I don't think hotels like just leave wine for you. Probably the
Yeah.
mint, sure, but like if you're gonna have a whole bottle of something, you gotta order it.
Right, right. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Nothing eye-catching here? Oh, hi, Boo Bear! I got a cat. Got a cat visiting me.
It'd be really cool if while you were streaming, when the cats walked up, it actually like made one of the cat sounds.
Yeah. Yeah, that's always...
They're not very talkative when we're streaming.
Yeah. Okay, I think I've examined all that's to examine here. Let's
I
go.
was thinking of this the sconce, but then again, that's not. It doesn't like it, so I think we got it all.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Do you think there's anything that we could show her?
Let's show her the thinker. Let's show her everything. Excuse me, but I'm a witness. Believe with that. Nope, it's the same thing. Me, the witness. Blah 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 blah. Hey, look, glass shards. Excuse me, but I'm a witness. Blah blah blah. Maya's handwriting. Or Mia's handwriting. Excuse me, but I'm the witness. Phone.
Alright.
No. Okay.
So,
what? Oh wait.
Which scene was better? The going to the law office and then no one being there, or going to this room and meeting someone but then nothing happened?
I mean, both deals seem pretty raw to me, but I don't know. I think going to a room and nothing happening is just kind of a bigger fuck you.
I do like that there's at least a character in this room.
Yeah. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. You want to be this guy?
See, I'm imagining like going into this office and like sitting in their chair for like a while and just waiting for them to get back. And they're like, "How did you get in here?" It's like the door wasn't locked. I thought this was like your waiting room. No, this is just my office.
This is just my office. You're not supposed to be in here.
Oh.
Hey, you can't be here. You're not supposed to be here. This isn't for people. This isn't for people like you. This is my office. You gotta get out. It's like that.
You ruined my office. You ruined my world. Your office. Get in my office. It's my office. Mine.
It's like that girl from 12 Ounce Mouse.
No, I was going with the tree guy from Accounting VR game.
I never played that. I was going with the girl from...
Basically, he's got the voice of Morty, or what's his name? Yeah, he does that sort of voice, the Mr. Meesey kind of voice.
Oh, wee!
Yeah, and he just goes on for like literally 5 minutes straight if you don't interrupt him. Just telling you to leave and being mad at you.
That's awesome. No, I was thinking of the chick from 12 Ounce Mouse. Is like, hey, you can't park here. This is no parking spot. This is an illegal parking spot. You can't park here. You gotta leave. You can't park here. You're not allowed to park here. She's just like super pushy.
Was he actually parked, or was he just crashed into a wall?
He was crashed. I don't know if it was into a wall, but he definitely crashed.
I was gonna say, it's not like he's not really parking anywhere. He's just crashing,
He
which is a
just
whole
crashes
different problem.
everywhere. Oh, hey, look what I found.
Whenever I have a problem, I make a Molotov cocktail, and then I throw it, and then I have one new problem.
Oh, hey, look what I found. I gotta do this first. Go, go, go. Do you want to be this guy?
I don't know who this guy is yet, but, alright. I see a hem.
If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard.
Run! Aha! So, you're the one they say has been something something. I didn't catch the last one.
Oh, yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. Yeah, this guy definitely looks like a sort of, like, a super fancy guy that, like, throws balls and hosts parties.
That badge on your collar? Yeah, this guy like ate Teddy Roosevelt and gained his powers. I think his glasses don't have ear things. They're just kind of resting on his nose.
Oh, yeah.
So you're a lawyer, are you now? Bully, absolute capital, yes.
Well, I'm kind of surprised that you went with that voice.
Yeah, it's just what came to mind.
Yes, well, yes.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed.
Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you?
He's out hunting moose or something, I don't know. Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not?
I'm sure there's at least one other person in the world named Marvin Grossberg.
Well, there is, but that's part of Project Phoenix and it's highly classified.
I'm sorry, I need a minute from that one. Oh, Project Phoenix!
It's just a bunch of Marvin Grossbergs in a tube somewhere.
Marvin Grossberg gets shot. Oh no, I've been shot. Wakes up in another tube. Oh, I thought I canceled this project. Oh, now I'm suddenly a Nazi teddy bear.
Oh yeah, you saw the recent episode of, what was it, season 4, I think?
Yeah.
The first episode of season 4. It's like, what is with so many dimensions having Nazis?
Yeah. What is this What is this Crisis on Earth X bullshit?
It's just like, and then the fake out where it's just like, oh yeah, things are totally fine. You're like, oh wow, this is like the nice Rick. Okay, interesting. Oh, big quick question: how are you about fascism?
And then he gets to the wasp one. Hey, look, man, we eat our victims live, and when we don't, we lay our eggs in their eyes so that our offspring can, like, eat their brains. When you're that big of a shithead, the least you can do is have a little empathy.
Yeah,
I was like,
that was bizarre, but makes sense.
I was like, yeah, you right? You right about that.
I'm hoping that one of these I do like that the Project Phoenix backs up in multiple dimensions. So if he dies, he'll respawn in another dimension. That was a really good, not only a good like idea, but kind of a good cop out too.
Yeah.
Theoretically, if that didn't like work, would just like actually die.
Yeah. Because Morty wouldn't be cloning him, because Morty's off trying to be with Jessica.
Here's what's weird though, is that I just imagined in a situation like that where like Rick actually dies, I imagine eventually another Rick would figure out that there is a Rickless dimension and go there and be like, ooh, free Morty.
Probably.
It's free real estate.
Morty's like, oh jeez, not again.
And look, this time I get to have coffee. I get to have backups of all of all of Rick's data and equipment. Ah, but he only has these Kirkland BCs. Dang it! He's got the Kirkland BCs. That was good. Okay, and let's get back to this game though. Seriously.
Let's finish the scene and then we'll call it a night. And then I'll talk to you about Teen Titans because I'm reading more Teen Titans.
That would be good.
Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey? Oh.
I'm waiting for the line to appear.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce it. Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on.
Why
I bet he was notified that, or I bet he knows that that only means that she was in huge trouble or dead or something.
Right.
I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible.
Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion.
What's going on here? He said no before I even got the chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? I've examined everything in here already, so...
It feels kind of weird that we examined everything in his office before he even got there.
Yeah.
Stop for a moment. Bottom left near the lighter, notice there's an ashtray. This is definitely a smoking room.
Right. You must be super healthy, bruh.
Oh yeah, he spits. He's definitely he's got breath like a dragon.
How about we call this here and we'll come back to it tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, but Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Gotcha. Alright.
I will be there on Wednesday, so thank you so much for joining us, everyone who is watching now and in the future. I've been Taylor.
I've been Lou Jack.
And take care.
Stay awesome.
Have a beautiful day.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, wait, fucking if I could figure out how to end the broadcast. Okay, bye!